Hey everybody, good afternoon, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. Glad you're here. Just looking at myself in the mirror here, and I've got such COVID hair that needs to be cut so badly. It's usually right around my chin. It's grown a lot. So you guys probably noticed the same thing. Hi, Natalia. Natalia, how are you? I've missed you the last few times I've been on. Hi, Herm. Natalia, would you like to be the moderator today? Hi, Lala. I know, it's so long. I gotta get it cut. I'm really nervous still to go out. So I've been pulling it back in a ponytail to get out on my face. All right, thank you, hon. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Hi, guys. How's everybody today? Today is the new moon. New moon, we're going to talk about that. New moon tonight into tomorrow. It was actually at 2:18 p.m. today on the 11th. Get a mohawk. Yeah, I can see myself with a mohawk. Yeah, that's good. I've just got such a pretty shaped head. I'm sure that would look great. I understand, Natalia. No problem. I'm trying to make you feel guilty. I just say I miss having you around. That's all. I'm glad you guys are here today. So the new moon. Who knows what you do on the new moon? What is new moon energy all about? Calling in the new moon. What's the energy all about in the new moon? Anybody? The hairdresser, shame you. I know. I don't want to go to the hairdresser though and be around people. It usually comes down to a nice point, like right under my chin, and goes back. So I would say it's a good 3 inches. It's crazy. Hi, Patricia. New moon, but who knows what a new moon is all about? What we're supposed to do as light workers, as spiritual workers, as empaths, manifesting, Patricia. Awesome. Hi, Ritz. I just need you to subscribe, and then you can get a reading also, okay? Down below there's an X, and you can just subscribe. It'll come across my screen. So I'll tell Natalia's doing the list, and I'll let her know when your subscription comes through. It's free. And what manifesting is one. So what's a really good way to manifest? Something I do once a year at the big full moon. I do it more than once a year, but I wait till things come true on it. Anybody? Setting intentions. That's great, Natalia. But how do you set those intentions? Besides saying them, there's something, hi, Louise, something that you can do on the new moon that really helps. Hi, Linda. Glad to see you guys. I haven't seen you in a while. A vision board. That's awesome. I am big into vision boards. They work like crazy. And you want to be as specific as possible on a vision board. Hi, Jane. For those of you that have never made a vision board, you can get a big piece of cardboard and cut out pictures from magazines and glue them on, or write words, or however you want to do it. I am fine, thanks. I can put you on the list, Jane, sure, unless it's a question you need right this second. Okay. So the vision board is you want to be specific though, and I'll give you a perfect example. So when you're making your vision board, like I wanted in 2020, I wanted to buy an SUV, a RAV4. That was on my bucket list. That was something I wanted to do. So I cut out a picture of exactly what I wanted. And the color I wanted and everything, and put it on my vision board. And I said, I want to drive a brand new SUV. I want to have a brand new SUV. And a RAV4, I put in big letters. And so, but I wasn't specific. What I should have said is I want to own. I want to purchase. I want to have my own. Because what ended up happening is my car had to go into for service before I got the SUV. And it went in for service, and they gave me a rental car, and guess what the rental car was that they gave me for free? was an SUV in the exact same color. So the universe gave me what I asked for, but I wasn't specific enough. I had that SUV for 2 days. I ended up by the end of the year getting the SUV that I wanted. But I think the point I'm trying to make is, yes, I'm going to be reading. Allie, did you subscribe, hun? You just need to subscribe down below. And then I can do a reading for you. You'll be put on the list. Okay? There's an X down below, and if you can't subscribe, you should be able to subscribe right here by hitting the subscribe button. It'll come across my screen, or you can go click off and go into one of my other videos. Okay, great. Sounds good. Jane, and then hopefully Allie. Yes, Louise, of course. If you've been here, I know you've been here before, no problem. So Louise can be added. And we're just waiting for Allie to subscribe, and then we can add Allie. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Allie. Yeah, it didn't come through last time, if I remember correctly. No, it's not possible to be too specific, but you do want to make sure you get all your wishes on there. You get everything that you're hoping to have happen. And I always say, when I do a vision board, you can do it at every new moon, and they're really powerful at new moon eclipses as well, either a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is the most powerful. But I always do a new vision board when everything on that other vision board has come true. Okay, when I opened my new shop, when I, all the things that I wanted to have happened, then it was time to get a new vision board and put it together. Okay, I've actually held classes where we make vision boards, which is a lot of fun. But I think the point is that you can be as specific as you want to be. Hey, Dawn, we're talking about vision boards. So I don't know if you feel like doing some readings today too, or you want to just get a reading yourself. It's up to you, sweetie. I love having you read. Dawn is an awesome reader. And a couple of times we've done readings where I do the reading and then she follows up with stuff that she picks up as well. No, and it's not one large request. Like a vision board, you put it somewhere too so you can see it all the time. Let me get mine. Hold on one second.
To our overwhelmed and besieged law enforcement officers for at least 2 hours on January 16th after the attack began.
Okay, so I had my vision board up in my bedroom. You always have it in a place where you can see it every day. So you're kind of just making a notice of it. See how I set mine up? I did it in 3 separate areas. Here's my SUV. And this one I talked about travel, because I want to travel a lot. Obviously, I'm going to put that on my next vision board because COVID happened, right? I did this solar eclipse before COVID, and this was all about entrepreneurship, and this one was all and being able to purchase the things I wanted. And you can write some things in there, like I will have my Toyota RV by June 2020, which I did. I had it in April 2020. I had the different countries I wanted to go to, which I didn't get to go to. I had the success, my money increasing, love it, family increasing, spiritual, successful business, all that kind of stuff. So you put anything you want on this board and you divide it into as many areas as you wanted. I just happened to do it this way. Okay? And you want to put it in some place where you can see it every day because you want it to be kind of on the top of your mind, either at the end of the day or the beginning of the day. Yes, Goddess. Natalia can add you for sure. Okay, and that's probably good for now, Natalia, okay? That's probably a good amount for today, because I was taking 20. But anyway, I love when people do manifestations or inspiration boards or people vision boards, whatever you want to call them, and they come true. And they come true, and they really make a difference in your life, especially if you're looking at them. And just, but I don't mean like study them or you know, there's a couple that I didn't make, obviously because of COVID on that board, so I have to redo it. But you know, things like that happen, and it's not always, it's out of your control. So whatever, hi Joanna, whatever is in your control are things that you can put on the vision board. But I believe them 100%. I think they're wonderful. So I would definitely recommend, and then put it in use so you get to see it, and just take a glance at it every day. Oh yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen, and manifest it. You don't want to say, this is what I want. You want to say, like I learned that lesson because I wrote on there, dream car Toyota RAV4, and I will have my Toyota RAV4 by 2020. I shouldn't have said it like that. I learned my lesson. Instead of I will have, which I did. I drove it for 2 days, but then I had to rework it. This is my last vision board. I have a new one that I did during the eclipse, but this one specifically, I wasn't specific enough. So you want to be specific. You can add love. Oh, can you be added? Sure. Natalia can add you, Joanna. Yep. And then that's going to be the end. Joanna's going to be last. Okay, Natalia? Thank you, hon. That's all my community. That's all you guys. You're all part of my community. I'm so glad you're here. You joined me today. So anyway, I'm just really happy I did it, and I hope you do them. And it's a wonderful time to manifest and to put out there. And how you manifest, the best way to manifest is to put out there that you already have it, and you're thanking the universe for it. So in other words, instead of saying, gee, I really want this new love to come into my life, you say, universe, thank you so much for bringing in this new love. He's wonderful, and we have a wonderful relationship. So even though he's not here, you're putting it out there that he is here, and that's what the universe listens to. Okay? So you're always putting something out there that's in a positive sense. You're not putting it out as I want, I need. You're putting it out as a gratitude. How grateful you are that the universe has brought this into you. I'm always putting out that I'm so grateful the universe takes care of me financially. I never have to worry about my finances because the universe always makes sure I have what I need to have. So I never worry about money because the universe makes sure it's there. Yes, I lost my business last year. Okay, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing private readings, and I'm rebuilding my business, but the universe, I have enough money. The universe always makes sure I have enough money. Just when I'm getting low, I'll get 3 or 4 or 5, 6 appointments, right? And that's when I start to stack up again, and I get money to pay other bills. So I don't need to be rich. That's not one of my dreams. If it's one of your dreams, I would word it like, the universe is giving me enough money to do all the things I want to do. For example, okay, Ali, I'll see if it shows up, hon. Thank you. So the universe is going to give, make sure I have enough money to be able to do all the traveling I want to do, to be able to, and that's what I had put in one of my sections of the vision board with the travel section, was about traveling to different countries and where I wanted to go. And then I would be airborne, and then I would, some of the things I did, I drove down to see my granddaughter and my daughter. I did that in last March, but I didn't get to Italy. I didn't get to Ireland. I didn't, there are things on this board that I have to redo. Well, I redid my new board. That I do. I always do one at the first of the year too. So anyway, I recommend getting a board of some kind, putting it together. Don't feel crazy doing it because so much comes true from vision boards. I'm telling you, because you're manifesting constantly when you've got this vision board. You've created your reality, and you're asking the universe to fulfill it. Okay, and you don't have to say I want, or I need. It's thank you. I'm so grateful you're bringing this in for me. It's exactly what I need. It's exactly what. Or take me in the direction you want me to go. If you're stuck and you don't know which direction you need to go in universe. Do I do this job or this job? Help me figure it out, please. Or ask your angels. because your angels are always around you. So that's another good way. Okay. So tonight is the new moon. Actually, 2:08, like I said, p.m. this afternoon was the new moon, but we'll see it tonight. Calling it a gratitude board. It's a nice idea. You're right, Natalia. That's a really nice way to do it. I call it a vision because it's my vision for the future. And I think a lot of people call it vision, but I love the gratitude board. I think that's beautiful. And I always start my day that way anyway. Before I get out of bed every morning, I thank the universe for the things I'm grateful for. And I do that before I go to sleep as well. Because anything that you put energy into, anything you pay attention to is what the universe is going to grant you, or where the energy goes, the action flows. So if you put the energy into something, the action is going to come from the universe. Okay. So anyway, enough about that. I hope you guys will all start your own vision board. It's the perfect time to do that. And if Lisa's on here, Lisa came to my last vision board class that I did, and that was a lot of fun. I started putting together pictures and sayings for a vision board over the last few days, but I called it my gratitude board. Oh, that's awesome. And it's a perfect time. Light a candle tonight. Maybe do some incense or some sage. Set the mood, set your intention that this vision board is going to be sent to the universe, or this gratitude board will be sent up to the universe, and it'll help me create my future. It'll help me create my next 6 months, my year, however long you're putting it for. I think it's awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys. You'll have to let me know how you make out. And it's really cool to watch as things start to come in. Things start to come true on your vision board. I never would have thought I'd have a brand new 2020 RAV4. And it just so happened, because it was the end of the year, because it was COVID that happened, because they had to get rid of cars, because, all these becauses, I was able to get in and get something that I could afford. You never know. The universe, if it wants you to have it, you'll have it. Okay. It's kind of like when you do a mediumship reading. You can't control who comes through to talk to you. You can hope that they do, and hopefully they will. But lots of times you might not get the messages you want. You might get some messages you need. So it might be from somebody different. Okay. So let's get started with some readings today. Do you want to do them by astrology signs today, or do you want to just do little mini readings, or what I get psychically from the angels? Let me know, guys, what you would prefer today. And please share this out to your friends so maybe they'll join us. Good, Allie. That's awesome. It's perfect time on the new moon to do the vision board. And it's good for like two days around it. So astrological and guides. Okay. Anybody else have an opinion? I like the astrological readings that we've been doing. Those have been fun. But I wanted to leave it up to you guys. Maybe from the angels. Well, they're all little mini readings. The astrological readings are mini readings because I use the cards. Definitely, Natalia. Psychic from the angels. Okay, so I'll do astrological and psychic. I'll do the combination. And if I get a hit on something psychically that I'm hearing from your angels, then I'll tell you. And if I'm not, then I'll pull some cards. How's that? Okay? All right, Natalia, you're first. Do you have a question for me, hon?
Russia overseas reaction was strong. Claire, while you were talking, we just watched Officer Goodman, who was in the fight for a bed. He, as a guest of the Senate, has been
general psychic reading. Okay. Let me just see what's coming up for you for the next few weeks here. Okay, let's see what cards we get here. Interesting, new beginning. Okay, so the very first card I get for you, though, is you're fighting about something. You're arguing with somebody, you're miscommunicating. Don't forget, we're still in Mercury retrograde till the 20th. Allie, when it's your turn, I will, oh, you've got to add Allie in. Oh, she is there. Okay, good. When it's your turn, Allie, I'll take your question, hon, because I won't remember between now and then. Okay, I'll call out your name and then you can give me your question. So what I'm hearing, Natalia, is that there's some kind of miscommunication or some kind of a fight that's going on with people around you or somebody in your direct environment, whether this is at home or at work. There's a disagreement of some kind. Nobody is touching each other with the wands, you can see. So nobody's getting hurt. They're just kind of crossing them and hitting them against each other. So it's not a battle of who's going to win in the end, so much as it is just a battle of the wits, so to speak, a battle of words. And that's what I'm hearing. But then I have a brand new beginning. So, I mean, Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is illusion and delusion. Cups are all about emotions and beginning. Perfect time on the new moon to get this. But this is all about don't take yourself and everything so seriously. You got to let go a little bit, as I'm hearing from your angels, okay? So let go and allow the universe to bring you things that it wants to bring you. And you don't have to pick, choose is what I'm doing. It's kind of sit back a little bit and go with the flow. Okay, Natalia? It's easy for you, the angels are telling me, it's really easy for you to want to be in charge of your destiny and be in charge of what's going to happen to you. It's really hard for you to sit back and kind of let go and go with the flow and let the angels and let the universe take you wherever it wants to take you. That's hard for you, but it wants to help. The universe wants to help you with that. So ask your angels to help you with that. Okay, Natalia? Does that make sense? Good. Good. Are you a control freak? Do you like to have things a certain way for yourself, Natalia? It's hard. I'm trying to ask for help. Well, good, good. That's perfect because we're all works in progress. Are perfect. Every day we have new. That's what I. So today's your day to learn that and forward with living in the moment. I don't know if you've ever listened to that song, Jason Mraz. It's called "Living in the Moment." If you really listen hard to the words in that song, it tells you, don't look back, forward. Today, Live in the Moment by Jason Mraz, M-R-A-Z. Okay? Thank you, Natalia. And thank you for staying and doing the board for me. I appreciate it. Haroon, are you here? If you guys are enjoying, make sure please give me a thumbs up, okay? If you enjoy, that's how YouTube knows to continue my reading, is that there are people that come and enjoy listening to it. You're so welcome. My pleasure. Anytime. We need to schedule a reading, actually, Natalia, sometime this month. So I'll have to get on that soon, okay? Haroon, are you here? Haroon, I'll give you another 30 seconds. Dawn, if you get anything, feel free to put in. If you get anything on anybody that I'm talking about, okay? Even though you're not pulling cards, just psychically, if you get anything, feel free to pop in. Dawn and I used to work together, and she's awesome. She's an amazing reader. So I love to get put as if you're off the list today, and you're next. Hi, Lisa. Are you having a great day? I was just talking about vision boards, Lisa, and on the new moon tonight, and how to make a vision board, and people wanted to call it a gratitude board, which I thought was an awesome idea. So it's the perfect time, as you know, to make a vision board. And I was saying, Lisa, are you here? Because Lisa came to my class on making vision boards. So Lisa, if you have anything wonderful to say about vision boards, feel free, because people are going to start making them. Lisa, do you want to be added to the list? Because I'll add you if you would like a reading, hun. Okay, so Lala is not here either. Okay, Natalia, you could take them off the list, Lala and Haroon, and redo the list with Ali as first, please. They do work. That's what I was saying. They do. You have to listen from the beginning. I actually used you as an example that you came to one of my classes and how they work and how you need to be very, very specific. How I talked about that. Lisa, would you like to be added to your reading, hun? Natalia, could you please make the list and and take off? Thank you. I know the list is closed, but if Lisa wants a reading, I'll add her. Okay, Allie, what would you like to know, hon? What's your astrological sign? Allie, what's your astrological sign, hon? I just need to know what your astrological sign. Libra. Okay, so that's what sorry, I had to come off phone and go on desktop. No problem. Do you want to be added to have a reading, Lisa? Are you going to be on for a while, or? Oh, good. So add Lisa, please, Natalia. Okay. Love life. Okay. So Libra, let's talk about that. Okay. I'll put you on the list, Lisa. Okay. Let's see what we've got. You don't have to be rushed. Just slow down. You're doing great. Allie, okay, let's see what we got for love life here. Okay, are you just ending a relationship right now, Allie? You feel lost. Did you just end a relationship? Allie, did you just finish up with a relationship, hun, or let go of some? Yes, because I didn't want to say this, but the Tower card came up. And then when the Tower card comes up, it's like an abrupt change, an abrupt stop, an abrupt kind of in your face. And that's what this card comes up. And so it doesn't surprise me that you ended a relationship, because I see a new relationship coming in with your other card, and I want to talk about that. But this is the ending, and it's good that you got out when you did, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I know it's really hard to end a relationship, but I feel like it was a decision that you needed to make. I think that's kind of how you got to that point. Okay, but the card I got is the Two of Cups, which is beautiful. It's like a melting of the minds. It's who you're going to meet next is going to be, it's almost like a soulmate energy. Look at the beautiful healing energy that's all around these cards. It's gorgeous. The waters are calm, so it could be, the cups are always about emotions. The cups are about, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. I'm also hearing a Sagittarius could be coming in, but either way, a new love will be coming in, and it's the Two of Cups. So I feel like within a couple of months, within 2 months, this person will be coming in. I've got to let go of this person, though, because I keep getting drawn back to this card. So I think I'm getting drawn back to this card because you haven't totally let go of this past love yet. Does that make sense, Allie? Wait a minute, how did Allie get there so good? Does that make sense, hon? So you got to let go of this one before this one can come in, the new love, okay? And I know you've broken up, but I don't feel like you've totally let go emotionally. And you do need to do that. Okay. So try to work on, ask your angels for some help on totally letting go of this past love, okay? It was a toxic, I don't know if it was toxic, but it was a relationship that wasn't the best relationship for you. Okay, does that make sense? But one is coming in within a couple of months if you can let go of this old one, okay? And the universe will wait until you're done letting go and releasing to bring in this new one. So ask your angels for help, okay? You're welcome, Allie. My pleasure, hon. My pleasure. Who do we have next? Who's next on the list? Natalia, please. You're welcome, hon. I'm glad you subscribed. Stay subscribed so next time I can. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, Natalia. Natalia and a donation of love, which is really sweet of her. And some of you guys send that to help support the channel. It's down below. You can open up the X, and there'll be a big place that opens up, and you have PayPal, you have Venmo, you can use a credit card, whatever. But I really appreciate it, Natalia. That's very kind of you. Thank you for supporting the channel. SLM. Hi, Lisa. As you know, I've started a whole new life. What's in store for me in the upcoming weeks and months? Okay. Yes. That's a good thing that you started. Yep. My sage spray is right here. You used yours too, Lisa? I always use it right before I start a reading. Sage everything. It's really good to put under your pillow too, to spray like the mattress from the bed under your pillow. I don't know if you do that. Okay, let's see what's up for SLM. Okay. Very first thing I have is retreat and relax. So I don't know if you've been doing any of that or you've been too worried to actually have a chance to do that. But I feel like you need to. This is a self-care card. Hi, Tico. Hi, Lucy. You can go ahead and add them, Natalia, because a couple of people weren't here, okay? Thank you for subscribing, Tico. I'm happy to have you here. I do mini readings, and she'll add you to the list, and as soon as I get to your name, I'll be happy to pull some cards for you, okay? You've been meditating. Okay, that's perfect. Because this is really a card, if you'll notice the four, it's a Four of Swords, and fours are all about angels being around you. So you have a lot of guidance in that way, a lot of angels that are around you. But this is a self-care card. This is a card where you really need to take some time for you while you make this transition, while you make this change. And this is like the perfect time to do that. With the brand new moon, this is the perfect time to make all those changes. Okay, and the other card I have is the Star card. So the changes you're making or the changes that you're bringing in couldn't be any better. Okay, the Star card is like one of the best cards in the deck, the Star and the Sun. So you're creating it, you're manifesting it. Everything you're doing, I don't know if you had talked about doing a manifestation board or a gratitude board or a vision board or whatever you want to call it, but I feel like anything that you manifest right now, you've got the Star behind you, it's perfect. So this is a great time for you in self-care, putting stuff out there that you're really looking forward to having in your life, in your new life that you're creating, and then you'll manifest it, it'll come true. Okay, SLM, does that make sense? Thank you for adding them, Natalia. I'm making gratitude board tonight. That's perfect. That's perfect. And put in all the things, all the new things that you're looking forward to in your life, right? All the new things that you have that are coming up, all the things you're excited about. Okay. Tico, are you from the UK? SLM, vision boards work. Gratitude boards work. I don't know if you've ever made one before, but they're great. Oh, that's so neat. It is exciting. Vision boards are wonderful. I always have the best time. I was holding on my last one, Lisa. You missed it. I was going through it with everybody so they could see how to set one up. And I'm making a new one too. So I'll probably do that after I get off with you guys. Tonight, you have a couple of days. So tonight, tomorrow, and the next day to make a vision board would be really good. Awesome. You're so welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, Patricia. Are you still here, Patricia? Hi. How are you, hon? How are things going? Anything yet? I hate to ask because I don't want to jinx it. The universe will bring it when it's time. You know that, patience. But I'm hoping. Oh, that's great, Tico. Thank you. And thank you, Natalia, for showing her how. Not yet. Okay. Do you have a specific question, Patricia, that you'd like me to answer for you today? Pull a few cards for you from South Wales. Well, the way you said brilliant, a lot of people in the US don't say brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. They just say, oh, great. So that's usually from across the pond, so to speak. I always hear brilliant. South Wales, that's where my family's from originally. We immigrated over here, my grandparents. So I would love to see South Wales. I hear it's beautiful. So a card reading, sure, Patricia. Let's see what's in store for you, hon, the next few weeks. Hi, Maura. Maura, I just need you to subscribe, hon, if you want a reading. Patricia, the devil card that comes up for you. So I don't know if there's something that's been pulling you in another direction from the direction you've normally been heading. So in other words, this is a willpower card. This is a card where you can stand up and not be the puppet that he's holding in his hand. It's a card where the devil tries to take you off your path or tries to entice you. Okay, so that's definitely something that's coming up for you. Is there something that's kind of enticing you a little bit? Or what's the best way to put it? Like, for example, if I'm watching my weight, but boy, that piece of chocolate over there looks really good. I think I'm going to have a little piece of chocolate. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I see in this. I don't feel like it's anything big. I don't think like it's anything big from work, or I don't feel like it's anything big from home. I don't think it has to do with a relationship. I think it's something that's really little, that's kind of just there and kind of bothering you, and push it off your shoulder. Don't pay any attention to that voice that keeps coming through. That's trying to get you off course. Something is what I keep hearing. Taking you off course. Good. Good. So stepping outside your box a little bit, stepping out of the comfort, which I haven't really gotten to. I was just talking at the beginning, and look at my hair. I said, oh my gosh, it's totally COVID head. It's usually like right down to my chin. Look how much it's grown, but I haven't gone to the beauty parlor to get it cut. I should probably cut it myself. But going out is awesome. And this is you moving and the movement of going out. I mean, the skies, the dark clouds are lifting. The page is always a message that's coming in. So I feel like, yeah, I think everybody's getting that, losing patience with staying home. It's really getting to everybody, and not seeing everybody is really getting to me. Not having a chance to hug people and hold somebody's hand when I give them a private reading. I'm in Rhode Island. It's cold here too. Today not a bad day, but we've had a lot of snow. I have about 6 inches of snow on my back porch. So we've had a lot of storms. I think we're supposed to have another one this weekend. Still a long time for my vaccine, though. Is there any way, somebody recommended this to me the other day, and I'm actually, as a registered nurse, I can get it. I just haven't yet. But I'm going to go out and get it probably next week. But somebody mentioned to me that a really good way to get it earlier is if you go to any of the, where are you located, Patricia? Again, North Carolina, right? Yes. CVS is down where you are, or Walgreens, and they have the minute clinics, and that's where they're going to be giving them. And at the end of the day, when it's almost time for the pharmacy to close, or the minute clinic to close, I think, which is like 8 o'clock or 8:30 at night, if you're hanging around there, lots of times they have a little extra in vials. They have extra dosages that are going to go bad if they don't give it. So they'll say, is there anybody here who wants to get the vaccine? And a friend of mine who's my age, younger than me actually, got it that way. And she was 40-something. And she received it because she happened to be in the right place at the right time. So if you really want it, you can try something like that as well, Patricia. But this is a message. I know. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a space. SLM. I actually have 2 Reiki appointments on Monday over Zoom. It's the same exact thing. The Reiki sessions, the energy is the same. So I'm giving 2 Reiki sessions this coming Monday in Zoom. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing them in person anytime soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to get another space. I haven't made that decision yet. We'll see what happens. But Patricia, this is movement, and this is because of a message you're going to get. So it's moving in the right direction, but I feel like did somebody coax you out of the house? I know you're waiting for a patient. I know how patient you're being. It will come, hon. It will come. All right. That message will come. I mean, maybe the fact that I pulled this card tells us something. I can't wait till the day comes, Patricia, where we come on here and you say, guess what? That's going to happen. And I'm really excited for you. So it's just a matter of being patient, and you're doing a great job. Yes, I do Reiki over Zoom. It's the same energy because as a Reiki master, we learn how to send energy, and we learn how to send healing. That's part of what we learn. I know, Lisa, that was crazy. She came to my shop, and the lights were blinking and the phone flashed from her angels. I mean, yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Jane. I've been a 3rd-generation reader since I was born, but I've been reading for about 35 years. You practice on your kitten. Kittens love Reiki. When I have a day that I do a lot of Reiki, 2 or 3 sessions that I used to do. Well, now I'm doing 2 on Monday, but I get on my bed at night, and both my cats are like on my lap. They love the feel of the energy that I get also, because I'm getting energy back from you when I'm doing the Reiki. And they love that feel, and they're just all over me. I always have to like pry them off of me because they love that Reiki. The animals love getting Reiki. Reiki is an energy that you use. You get trained in it. It's called, I am a Reiki master. I use crystals as well. And you get trained in movement of energy, basically. So I'm not the healer, but I'm actually going up and down your chakras, and I'm helping to open your chakras with the energy from the different signs that I use. It's a Japanese symbol to help open your chakras. And when your chakras can talk to each other, you have 7 chakras. When your chakras talk to each other, it builds your immune system. It helps you sleep better. It helps you feel better. It helps that you can cut cords, so you can eliminate people from your life that you no longer want in your life. There's lots of different things that you can do, Tico. If you go to my website, northernlights.one, O-N-E, and you can look up under my name, Lisa Ashton. It talks all about what Reiki is and what it does. You could get training. There's 3 separate sessions of training, and then you can get your master teacher, which I have, which is where you can teach Reiki also. But you have to do them one at a time, and you have to have 6 weeks in between. And they're usually about $250 for each class to get certified in Reiki. It's learning how to pull up your own energy and help others pull up theirs. Yeah, northernlights.one. You can go to my website. So I hope that answered your question. I kind of got off track there a little bit, but Patricia, it's coming. So be patient, because when I get the message card, I know it's close. Okay? You did, Lala. You missed your turn. Okay, Patricia. Keep me posted. I'm going to be waiting for that day. There's a few of you guys who had to step out and you missed your turn. I'm sorry. I took in some other people. Hi, Kay. So Ritz is up now. I know, Patricia, can't wait. How does an Aries feel towards you? Okay, so you haven't been here in a while. Lala, just stay. I'll read for you. You haven't been here in a while, Ritz, but when I get psychic messages, like unless they're here, this Aries person is here, a person, I can't tell their feelings, because that's something that angels won't do, is tell on somebody else that they're angels for. So I can't tell feelings towards you. I can tell you that I see that there's a relationship coming or beginning. Probably within the next 3 or 4 months, but this has been from afar, correct? I can't tell you what his feelings towards you are. That's a free will thing. And I don't have permission to go in and talk to his angels about that. I can tell you're interested in him, but I feel there's a distance between you. So are you interested in him from afar? Does that make sense, Ritz? Because I don't feel like you're in a relationship. Yeah, because I feel like you're enjoying him or liking him from a distance, but does he even know that you have an interest? Not yet. Okay, so that would be the first step. Are you like talking to each other online? This is a really good time. It's a new moon. It's a new beginning. It's a great time to jump in. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde till the 20th. So you don't really want to get into a full-blown relationship till after the 20th, because it'll kind of just fizzle. Okay, but talking online is good and getting to know each other. And I do feel like there is interest on his part. I just don't know how far it's going to go for you. But I think talking online is the best direction to head in right now. Okay? That's great. Enjoy that. Just don't get into a full-blown relationship until after the 20th, because otherwise it'll just fizzle right out. You want to wait till Mercury's out of retrograde. Yeah, Kay. I can add you at the end, Kay. Natalia will add Kay, okay? Okay, Kay? We'll add you, Kay. Lala, I'm going to do you next because you were right up front. You're welcome, hon. Lala, what would you like to know today? Or do you want to tell me your astrological sign and I can just do a reading for you? What would you like? Sure. Okay, you've subscribed already, right? General, financial. Okay, let's see what's going on. You're worrying too much about finances, your angels are telling me. You're not letting the universe take over. Remember we talked about that? Letting the universe just kind of be your guide, and stop worrying about finances, because when you worry about it, you're putting attention on the worry. And what you put attention to is what's going to come through from the universe. So if you put attention to the fact that you don't have enough to get by, or you might not have enough money, that's what's going to happen. So you want to just assume you have more than enough money to meet your needs, and you thank the universe and you're grateful for that. Okay, Lala? Well, let me pull a couple of cards. Did you just get a new job, or are you trying to get a new job? Are you trying to get a new job, Lala, or did you just get a new job? Trying to. Okay. Because I feel like it's coming your way. I feel like you're going to have a choice to make, but you're being blocked right now by you. So you're the only thing that's standing in your way of actually moving forward, is what I keep hearing. So I don't know if you haven't like spruced up your resume, or you're not following up, like when you send a resume and making phone calls to see, to try to set up appointments. I feel like you're the person that's stopping you from getting this job or going the direction the universe wants you to. Okay, Julie. Hi, welcome. So if you can get rid of this and step out of your own way, Lala, I think you're going to get, I am doing all of that. Yeah. You can, oh, so you're fixing your resume, you're doing, that's perfect, because I feel like once that's done, you're kind of opening the door. Then just, make the phone calls, do the due diligence to get this job, because it is coming in. You've got the Knight of, look at healing, the Knight of Swords, truth. You've got the truth. He's at the very end here, like he can't take another step or he'll go off the cliff. So he has to back the horse up here. But look at all the calm waters around him and the eagle that's up in the air, which is all divine justice. So I know it's coming your way, and I know it's going to happen very soon. And I know we talked about it, I think last time, being February, didn't we? Or did we say March or April? Lala? Hello? Okay, I'm a patient and not to worry. Yeah, because when you put that worry into the universe, that's all it hears. And you're not going to be bringing in. What you want to do is just give it to the universe. Say, okay, I have everything to do. I've spruced up my resume. I've sent it out. I've made phone calls. Now, universe, please bring me this job. Or universe, thank you for bringing me this job. Beautiful. Okay? So it's just a matter of you not worrying about it. If you worry, then it's not going to come through for you. Okay? So try not to worry. Try to let it flow. Mark, I closed the list, hon. Julie. Linda. Linda? Maxie? Are you here, hon? Keep me posted, Lala, when you get that job, okay? I am, Mary. I've closed the list for the day. Why did Capricorn unfollow me? Okay, Linda, for you. Miriam, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because when I come back on Sunday to do some more readings, Saturday or Sunday, then you'll be one of the first in line, okay? But I need you to do that because I only for my subscribers. So I would need you to subscribe, Miriam. Thanks. I'll see you next time for sure. Hi, Linda. I got you. So why did Capricorn unfollow me? Let me pull a couple cards on that. Is this somebody that you were dating, hun? That you broke up with? Or the two of you broke up? Does that make sense? I've got 8 of Wands there, and that's usually material things moving very quickly forward. So I almost feel an acquaintance. I almost feel like this was someone that you kind of had your eye on, and they really didn't want you to get the wrong idea. And I think that's why they unfollowed you, because this is something that happens very quickly. And I think they made a rash decision, and I think they'll probably come back. I don't know if this just happened recently during Mercury retrograde, but I feel like they're going to come back. Okay? The second card I have is the Strength card. So just, I mean, definitely be strong about it. Definitely know that it's okay that they unfollowed you. That's always their choice. But it's always good to also be that soft, vulnerable, show that soft, vulnerable side of yourself. So the strength card isn't always just about standing in your own power and being strong. It's also about showing that softer side of yourself. And I think that's what you can do when it comes to this person if you want them to come back at some point, okay? You had a crush, yeah. I'm sorry. And I know it happened quickly because I've got the Eight of Wands, which is a card of quickness, fast. So it probably happened quickly. I'm sorry about that. But hang in there. I don't think this person is gone, okay? Okay, hon. Thank you, Linda. Hang in there. You won't get the wrong idea. In other words, that you wanted a relationship. They weren't thinking in terms of that. But if you let them know you just want to be friends for a while, see how that goes, I think they'll come back, is what I'm saying. Okay? Does that make sense, Linda? Okay, I'm going to move on because I don't hear Linda. Okay, yes. All right, hon, thanks. Next, I have Jane. And then Louise and Dawn. Thank you for reposting that, Natalia. Jane, are you still here? Jane, hi. Does me and my new suitor, Sagittarius, have future long-term relationship, marriage or not? Is he my future husband? That's too many questions. You can ask one question, and remember, I can't read or I can't tell you what their personal free will is going to do. And marriage is all about free will between two people. So you may want to reword your question. Just, are the two of you going to have a relationship? That's wonderful. So since he sent you a new suitor, do you just want to know if it's going to take off, if it's a good time? How long ago did you start dating? Are you dating now? I don't know. We do have a future long term or not. How long have you been seeing him? You just started talking. Okay, good. Do not date or go out or do anything until the 20th. Today's the 11th, so it's only about a week. Don't see him soon. You don't want to actually start a relationship until after the 20th, or it will fizzle out. You never want to start a relationship during a Mercury retrograde because it fizzles out. Okay? It doesn't work out if you start a relationship or a new job or something like that during a Mercury retrograde. But we only have about a week left. Today's the 11th, and the 20th, the Mercury retrograde ends. So I would just continue talking if you just started talking, and hold off until after the 20th to see him, okay? And then I think it has a fair chance of going far. I think you'll be happy. Well, tell him you can't just make up things between now and the 20th, because you really don't want to start a relationship till after the 20th. Trust me. Well, a relationship is going out with somebody even on a date. If it turns into more, then that's a relationship. So seeing somebody or going out on a date is starting a relationship. So you can see each other by Zoom. I don't know, hon. I don't know how his personality is. I think he's a good match for you, is what I'm hearing. But I would really strongly recommend you wait until after the 20th to meet him. Okay? I know it's hard, but it's only about 9 days from now. Honey, what does that mean? I really, loved an Aries. He did, but did both commit. Or he did not commit. I know. And that's okay, though, that you wait a little bit until the 20th to start this new relationship, okay? And that's wonderful. It's wonderful that God sent him this way, but I'm just telling you, you do not want to start a new relationship or dating during a Mercury retrograde, or it will not work. It will fizzle out. Just wait a week, okay? February 20th, yes. And then I see things going nicely. I'll just turn up this light. Hold on. Okay? Okay. It's a little bit better. It's getting dark. Honey, you already asked your question, so I'm going to move on, okay? Yes, you can meet up with him on the 21st of February. Keep me posted. Okay, who's next for me? You're welcome. My pleasure, Jane. Keep me posted, hon. Natalia, who do we have next, hon? Louise. Louise, are you still here? And then Dawn is next. And then Goddess Love, Joanna, Lisa, Tico, Lucy, and Kay. Hi, Louise. Reading about your career. Sure. Let's see what's happening. You're without a job right now? Is that correct? Are you not working? Oh, you guys, when you retract all your messages, nobody can see them when you're on here, okay? But when you retract them, YouTube doesn't see that I have followers. So if you can leave your messages up, that would be great. That'd be really helpful to be able to allow me to keep my channel going. Okay? All right, I'm going to read about your career. Are you not working right now, Louise? Oh, you're still deciding your career. Okay, let's see. So you're trying to decide which direction to go in? Okay. Follow your heart, because this is the Ace of Swords, which is the Ace of Truth. And look at the dove behind it. How beautiful. So this is saying follow your heart. I think you know deep down what it is you want to do. Yeah, because I didn't see you with a job currently. That's why I was asking. I think deep down you know what it is you want to do. So I think you just need to follow your heart and follow the truth, and it's going to make you happiest. Don't let what other people say bother you. This is the Judgment card. And people are always going to throw in their 2 cents and help you or steer you down a path you don't want to go. Follow your own gut on which direction to go for a career, okay? Follow your own gut. Does that make sense, Louise? Louise? Does that make sense, that you're going to know which direction to go in, but not pay attention to people that are telling you to go in a certain direction? Make your own mind up. Follow your gut and you will know. Okay, hon. My pleasure. My pleasure. Now I have Dawn. Dawn, what would you like to know, hon? Are you still here? Thank you, Louise. Dawn, are you here? I guess Dawn is not here, so I'm going to move on. Goddess Love, are you here, hon? And then Joanna and Lisa and Tico and Lucy and Kay. Goddess Love? Okay, you're after Goddess Love, Joanna, so one more person, okay? Sometimes once you hear your reading, you may want to stay on until the end, because sometimes messages come through that also apply to you. And you'll be like, oh, you know what? That card applies to me too. Because the angels have their way of bringing through messages to you while I'm talking to you, but also bring through messages that are important for you to hear through other people. So that's important for you to know. So I always recommend that people stay around if they can, if you have the time, just in case. Goddess Love, what would you like to know today, hon? Does it, Lisa? Yeah, it's amazing because Spirit's really funny how they do that. Sometimes they'll pull a card. I'll pull a card for somebody else and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that applies to my situation. And I'll even get that when somebody's pulling cards, like if I go to a group like this and somebody's pulling cards. So I always stay around for as long as I can, because sometimes I can take other messages. And Lisa, you're right, it does happen all the time. Goddess, what would you like to know? I've shuffled, I'm ready for you. I think she's probably typing. Lisa, you gonna make a new vision board tonight or next couple of days? Or is yours good for right now? Goddess Love, I need to know what your question is, hon, or I can't do a reading. I see that you're here and you're next in line, but I really need to know what question you would like answered. So please let me know. Always room for updates. You can definitely add things to your board. That's a really good point, Lisa. So you have a board that's in place and you've done most of the work on it, but there's still a couple of things on it that haven't happened. You can you can do kind of put one line through something that has happened already, or check it off with a big check mark or a big happy face, however you want to do it, and add something new to your board if you don't want to redo the whole board. That's a really good point, Lisa. Thank you for mentioning it. What do I need to know for this month of February? Okay, let's see, Goddess. What do you need to know for the month of February? Slow down. I'm hearing from your angels. Slow down. What are you going really fast about? Are you trying to get into a new job? Or are you moving? Because I'm hearing a lot, really fast moving, and your angels are telling you to slow down. Goddess, I don't know if you heard me. I said the angels are telling you to slow down. So I don't know if you're moving very quickly and trying to find a new job, or if you're moving very quickly, actually physically moving to a new place, location. But slow down and take your time is what they're telling me. So slowing down, maybe this is a time to redo your resume, relook over everything. If you didn't get that call back, then maybe that's telling you it's time to look in another direction. There's always a reason when you don't get something, right? There's always the universe has bigger plans for you. Oh, no problem, Natalia. Let me copy and paste this. Ugh. Why is this not letting me copy and paste? Oh, you know what? I'll pin it. Okay. Okay, I just pinned the list. I think I did. There it is, pinned. Okay, there's my list. Okay, thank you, Natalia, so much for your help today. I really appreciate it, hon. You've been thinking but implementing your self-care, which is awesome. It's my mind and my thought process. I'm sure you're working on it. Yeah, just slowing down. Do the self-care. I almost feel like that Four of Swords, you know, the one where he's lying there and he's just calmly thinking and taking care of himself. That self-care card is a really good card that would come up for you. Let me pull a couple of cards and see. Oh, I didn't shuffle them. To see what would come up for you. Thank you, Natalia. I really appreciate it, hon. Yeah, because you have the Nine of Swords, which is the card of worry, Goddess. Okay, so this is the card that you're really worried you're not going to get a job. But look, Mary Magdalene is up here. She's looking over you. She's protecting you. She's keeping you safe. So I know that you will get a job. You just have, the more you put your energies into worrying about it, the less something's going to come in. So you have to let go of that and just let the universe take over. And definitely take care of your body. This is you doing too much. Let go of some of this burden. Give it to other people. You do not need to nope. Right now I'm on Joanna. I mean Goddess Love and then Joanna. So it would be Goddess Love and then Joanna and then Lisa. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, hon. You're so thoughtful, Natalia. Thank you. So, Goddess Love, I think you're on the right track. You need your finances to move. You have to live your life, but you have to have some patience. Give it to the universe and let the universe work it out and stop worrying. Let go of some of this. Give it to the universe and stop the worrying. The more energy you put into worrying about getting a job or getting that money, the more it's not going to come to you because you're worrying, okay? I have no one to give or share my burdens with, only God and the universe and your angels who are always around you. Everyone has guardian angels around you and protecting you. Goodbye, Natalia. Thank you so much. You're such a love to help me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Okay, Joanna, so let go of some of the burden and stop the worrying. Stop putting out that sense of lack. You don't have enough. You need a job. You're running out of money. Instead, thank you, universe. I know you're bringing me a job, and I'm so grateful, and you'll always take care of me. I know you've got my back. It's not you. I'm not sure what that means. This is Goddess Love. Sorry. Do you understand that, Goddess Love? Yeah. Goddess. Yep. That's who I've been talking to. I'm sorry if I called your name, Joanna. It was right in front of me. Does that make sense, Goddess? Taking care of you is wonderful, always. I always recommend it to anybody. Oh, yeah, I said I'm sorry about that. Her name was right in front of me, so I said it. Okay. Doesn't make it easy, but it's a new way for you to be thinking, right? It's the new moon, and it's the perfect time to change your way of thinking. And know and be grateful to the universe that this is coming in. This new job is coming in, and universe, you'll take care of me. I know you will. So you don't need to worry anymore. Get rid of that burden and don't worry. Okay, Goddess? It doesn't make it easy, but nothing in life is easy that it's worth it, right? Isn't that what they say? That's what I've always been told. Keep me posted, Goddess, okay? Joanna, how can I help you tonight, hon? And then Lisa's after you. You're so welcome, Goddess. I'm so happy that you came by. And I hope you can stay till the end in case there are other messages that apply for you. So, Joanna, you want me to read on the fact that you're in Aries, which is a fire sign. Aries are very stubborn. Aries are very, that's the ram, right? You have a lot of fire energy, obviously, as a flexible sign. So you're not mutable, you're not flexible. Thanks, Goddess. Do you have a question, or do you want me to just do the reading, Joanna, Aries? Can be very controlling. So there's always a positive and there's always a not so positive sign. So the controller part of the wanting to have your way is one of the ways in which people kind of look at you cross-eyed, like, please stop, right? But Aries are very loving, very nurturing, very caring. So that's the real positive side of yourself. So those are the shadow side and on the white light side, the things you want to work on, right? Okay, so let me read for Aries and see what I got, Joanna. Interesting, you got two fire cards. Okay, the very first one is the King of Wands. And wands, of course, are Aries, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's your sign. Look at, like, it's almost like a little tornado or a ground tornado behind him, but he's very calmly sitting, right? His wand is not even lit. He's not that worried about it. But this is just saying you're definitely in your element right now. We have 7 out of 10 planets in Aquarius right now. Unheard of. They're all hidden in the sky. If you look up in the sky, the only planet that you can see besides the moon is Mars for the next 6 days. That doesn't happen but once every 70 years. So it's really unusual to be in this pattern of Aquarius, which is all in your head. It's unusual for you, and it's not a comfort zone for you. So the fact that you're getting 2 fire signs, 2 fire cards, is like a comfort. It's like telling you that we're here. The angels are around you to protect you and keep you safe, and it's okay. You know, we know you don't like to be in your head. We know you like to lead with your heart. But now is a time where there's so many signs in Aquarius, which is an air sign, right? So the air signs are all living way up here in our head. And that's where we are right now. That's where everybody's living right now. I mean, Mercury in retrograde is in Aquarius, and the new moon was in Aquarius, and there are like 7 or 5 other different planets that are in Aquarius, including the sun. So this is a really, really strong time. It's all about government. It's all about opportunities. It's all about fire and anger and war and it's just not a real happy time. So also a fire sign. So this could be him sitting on his throne. The second card I have is the ace. I got the ace of wands. Again, fire sign, the wand. You can see all the fire energy around it. It's too hot to handle, though, this wand. So even though it's a new beginning, yes, Jane. What is it you'd like to know, hon? Jane, what would you like to say, hon? You saw that 30 January 21, February is retrograde to the 20th. It ends on the 20th, and 21st is the first day without retrograde. Okay? Yes, you can. Okay, Joanna, does that make sense? Does that make sense, hon? So right now it's too hot to hold. Right now there's something that's a brand new energy that's coming in for fire signs. So I don't know if you've been with your person, your Sagittarius, for a long time. I'm explaining it right now, Joanna. I don't know if you've been with this person for a long time. 1 year, okay. And everything's going great? No worries? No concerns? Because this is almost like turning over a new leaf. Like the two of you have made a decision together that something new is going to, you're in an argument. Okay. So that could be why it's too hard to handle. Too hot to handle right now. Because you're both fire signs. I mean, you both got that that combativeness that's available whenever you pull it out. So you want to be really careful when you have a fire sign is with another fire sign. There can be a lot of energy between the two of you. So you both love hard and you fight hard. So if you're in an argument right now, don't worry about it. It will get better. Okay? Because here he is sitting nicely on the throne for you. And the way all the planets are right now, and there's 7 planets, like I said, that are in Aquarius, in the mind and thinking and all that kind of stuff. Now's the time when you want to, just let your disagreement is okay. You're going to come back. Okay? All right, hon. Thanks. Thanks, Joanna. Lisa, you're up, bud. What would you like? You're welcome, Joanna. Yes, he'll be back. Lisa, how can I help? Lisa is an Aquarius. No, Aquarius or Aries, I don't know. A reading from my angels, please. They're sending me signs daily, but I'm having a hard time interpreting what it is they're trying to tell me. Okay, let's pull a couple of cards for you. What's your sign? Are you Aquarius or Aries? I think you're Aries, right? Aries, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So fire signs, opposite sign is Aquarius. So with all these planets, 7 planets in Aquarius, you're probably finding it difficult to focus, difficult to close anything is the word I kept hearing for you. Does that make sense to you? Maybe it's closing new business or bringing new business in. Lisa, what do you think? Let me pull a couple of cards for Aries here. Okay, so you got working hard, which I know you're working hard, and this is the worker, the Three of Pentacles, making money, putting it aside, doing everything you want to do. This is the fix-it man, so this has got to be construction of some kind. Do you have construction going on in your house? Or are you doing something to do? I have something that has to do with construction, because this is the man that has the tools on his belt, and so somebody is redoing something. Does that make sense, Lisa? And the other card you have is the World. Beautiful. So everything's at your fingertips. Everything you want, just do it. Look at the success wreath that's here. It's gorgeous. The angels that are around you. The message the angels, I think, are trying to send you, from what I'm hearing. Oh, you're planning a kitchen remodel. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. You were going to talk to your husband about that. I hope that went well. Give him as little information as possible. And this is beginning. This is the Builder card. So it wouldn't surprise me if you start soon. But the World is really telling me that everybody's happy, everybody's at peace. So maybe that's what the angels, what the messages the angels are trying to send you, is that you don't have to worry, that everything's going well. Yeah, the World card is awesome. That's success in everything you touch. Look at the purples around it too. The very nurturing, caring energy that you have for everybody really shows through with that card. But you have nothing to worry about with this card. And just look at all the angels. Do you see all the little angels that are in this card? 1, 2 on the top. Pegasus down on the bottom. It's beautiful. And the star right in the middle of the World. I mean, it's a gorgeous card. Okay, so nothing at all to worry about. Just do your thing and be happy is what I'm hearing, Lisa. Does that make sense? I think the angels just want you to know they're around you. I don't think, sometimes the angels just come around us to be around us and to protect us and to let us know that they're there, but they don't necessarily have an important message that you have to get from them. They might not be telling you anything other than we love you, so we're here. Okay? It's really good news. Those are beautiful cards. And did you get the go-ahead to start the remodel from your husband? Feel for them there, but can't hear what they are there for. Yeah, well, sometimes they're just there because they like to be around you. They want you to feel their energy, and they want you to feel protected. And sometimes I have angels that are around me all day, and it's not for any specific reason. It's not that they're protecting you or something bad would happen. They just want you to know that they're around you and they love you. Okay, good. As little as possible, right? You're so funny. I'm glad you came on tonight. I hope you spruce up your vision board, and I hope everything comes true for you. How's the tutor working out? Oh, yeah, they're always around you. So just be happy they're around you. You know that, though, because when we've done Reiki, you're surrounded by angels. So I always see a lot of angels around you. How are things going with the tutor? Excuse me. Good. I'm glad. I think that's just what she needed. I think she's heading in a better direction. And Mom was okay with it, right? That's what I was hearing. Good. That's awesome. That's awesome. So glad to hear. She's tolerating it. I hope she is okay with my stepping in. Yes, she is. And I hear that she is, and I hear she's grateful. It's just hard for her to figure out. You're learning a lot about her is what I'm hearing. She's not exactly the person you thought she was. You always thought she was a little discombobulated, but I feel like she's almost withdrawn is what I keep hearing, the word withdrawn. So I don't know if she withdraws away from her daughter sometimes. A big thumbprint on my glasses. So true. So I think you're learning, and that'll continue to fall into place for you. But it all looks wonderful with the world. So don't worry about a thing. Okay? Going into this new moon, just let the universe go with the flow. Okay? Okay, Lisa, I'm going to move on. Everything okay? You're so welcome, hon. I'm so glad you came. You're going to have to show me some pictures as your kitchen gets done. It's exciting. We'll talk soon. Tico, you're up. Are you still here? Sure. Good. Okay, Tico, you want a general reading? Sure. Let me pull a couple of cards for you. What's your sign, Tico? What's your sign, Tico? Scorpio. Okay, interesting. Let's pull a couple of cards for you. Scorpio's having a tough time during this Mercury retrograde. Opposite sign is Aquarius. Scorpios are having a little bit of a tough time. Are you finding this Mercury retrograde to be especially tough? Because a lot of Scorpios I've talked to have told me that it's been a tough Mercury retrograde. It ends in 10 days, so we're good. All right, let me pull a couple of cards. Yeah, especially this past week. Yeah, it's a tough one for Scorpio, I have to say. So let's see what cards we got. Are you going to court for something? Past always comes back during a retrograde. That's what we look at, is things that we need from the past that we need to fix and make better. Are you going to court for something? Because this is the court card. This is the justice card. This is holding things up and weighing and balancing things out. So either you're going to court or you're going to be doing this. Okay, good. So you're going to be doing this on your own. You're going to be looking at two things and balancing them out and trying to make a decision about them. But it's this woman is dressed in gold. It's hard to see with lighting there, yeah. So that just tells me that there's money. So somehow this divine justice that's coming in is bringing you in money, which is really nice. So I would expect money to be coming in. Okay. Does that make sense, Tico? Yep, lovely. And then I've got the moon, and the moon right now is a new moon tonight, and I think it's just reminding you of that. But the moon is also a time of secrets, so there could be some secrets that are going to come out and that you may find out about. So I don't know if this is you telling somebody your secrets or somebody finally telling you theirs, but there's some secrets that definitely are coming out when you pull the moon card. And it could have something to do with you weighing things, and you find out certain things, and you make a decision, that kind of thing. But it's a good card. It's not a bad card. It's just, you know, it's just, this is the time when a lot of signs share secrets. Okay. You'll wait for the secrets, okay? And then make a decision. But it looks good. It looks good. It looks like everything's heading in the right direction for you, hon, okay? I like it. Those are two very positive cards. Everything you touch will turn to gold. So that's awesome. So in other words, you can't make a wrong decision. I guess that's the best way to put it. Okay? I'm so glad. I'm so glad you stayed on. Thank you. Lucy, you're next, hon. I hope you'll come back again and talk about South Wales, because I want to hear more about it. I have relatives still over there. I mean, that's where I'm from. I've never been, and I want to go. I've heard it's beautiful. What can I expect in love in the next few months? Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Let's see, Lucy. What's your sign, Lucy? What sign are you, Lucy? Great, Tico. Bring all your friends. Tell everybody about me. Capricorn. Okay, so we just came out of your season, and now we're in Aquarius. So let's pull a couple of cards on romance, see what's coming up for you. Okay, this is really, this card, the Hermit card, when it comes up, means a Virgo. It could be a Virgo that's coming in. But the Hermit card usually means this is the time for you to go within. So I don't know if you just broke out of a relationship and you haven't been alone for that long, but this card wants you to take some time to really to look at yourself and make any changes you want to make while you have the time alone. Okay, so this is a time of reflection. And when you feel like you go in when you make these changes and you feel really good about it, when it's time, come back out. Notice the light is here and it's guiding you to come out. So I don't know that somebody new is coming right at this moment, because I feel like the angels really want you to do some work on you for a little bit. The second card I have is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is emotions. Sometimes can be, well, it's a water sign. It's usually Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. He's not making any movement. He's just standing there. The water's a little rough behind him, you can see. That's why I think they want you to go inward and kind of just calm things down. But you've got the two lucky seahorses here, and that's a good thing. So this is a nice card. It means a message is going to be coming in. Okay, so you may want to sit and wait for a message. Talking to someone right now, but communication has been a little off. Yeah, well, that's Mercury retrograde. We're in Mercury retrograde for 10 more days, so communication will always be off during Mercury retrograde. So you may want to, keep it light and not so serious, and at least for the next 10 days, and then you can jump right into talking to somebody. You don't want to start a new relationship anyway during a Mercury retrograde, because it'll just fizzle out. Okay, but this looks good. These are nice cards. So take some time to really think about yourself and what it is you want. You can continue to talk to somebody, just have fun with it. Okay, the list is closed, Alfredo, for the night. I only have one person left. I've been on for 2 hours. Okay, Lucy, thank you, hon. But I will be back on Sunday, and I can do, if you come on, I'll be able to pull a card for you or pull a reading for you. Okay, Alfredo? Kay, you're next, hon. Are you still here? What is the name of that beautiful deck? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told you. This is the Gilded Tarot. It's the Imperial deck. It's really pretty. The cards are beautiful in it. Gilded Tarot, but it's the Imperial deck. There's a lot of Gilded Tarots. Nice. Thank you for asking, Lisa. I should have announced it. I usually do. But I like this deck. Kay, Mac, how can I help you, hon? What's your sun sign? I'm going to shuffle for you. You're welcome, Lucy. Hey, Mac. Aquarius. Oh, so this is a perfect time for you. We have 7 planets in Aquarius, so you must be feeling really good right now. Birthday was last Thursday. What's going on in your love life, please? You must feel really happy right now, because I feel like there's a lot of burdens lifted off Aquarius during this time period when so many planets are hidden, and when so many planets are in Aquarius, but they're hidden in the sky. Only Mars is up in the sky. That's part of the reason, by the way, we have the impeachment going on. We have so much with government going on, is that Mars, the planet of war, is actually in the sky right now, and that's the only visible planet besides the sun and the moon. Well, the moon isn't even in the sky. It's a brand new moon tonight, right? So you want to know what's happening with your love life. Yeah, I know everything's going really well. Is there somebody new in your life? Or are you just interested in somebody right now, but you haven't made a move? That's what I'm hearing psychically. So there's somebody you have your eye on. Yes. I would wait the 9 days till the end of Mercury retrograde, till the 20th, to actually make a move or to do anything. Because if you start a relationship during a Mercury retrograde, it almost always fizzles out. It doesn't last very long. Okay? Because Mercury retrograde is really about going in and fixing the things from the past, working on the things from the past. Oh, it's the same complicated for your relationship. Okay. Well, that's okay to work on it. It's probably why you are working on it, because you're going back and refixing things. And that's what Mercury retrograde is all about. So this is a good time to do that. Okay? That's a good time. No eyes on anyone new. Okay, let's pull some cards. See what we get. Okay, well, we got the Truth card, which is nice coming up. The Ace of Swords. Swords are Aquarius. That's your sign, air signs, right? Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. He's been attentive lately. I had to let go, and then he came back. See? That's perfect. And this is the perfect time for him to come back during the retrograde, because it's all about healing pasts that happened in the past, bringing them forward and re-healing them, re-looking at them again, re-nurturing them. See if you want them to stay around. And this is the Truth card. It's beautiful, though, with a dove behind it. Okay? And he's a Gemini, so he's an air sign, too. So you guys both have that surrounding you right now, so it's a really good time to work on your relationship. And that's nice. And then you've got another air sign here. So you've got a lot of air between the two of your signs and the two signs I picked. And look at all the healing here. So I really feel like your relationship's going to do a lot of healing. Look at the beautiful waterfalls. You're right at it's like you're at the end, and one of the two of you is going to have to stop what you're doing and either turn around and relook at the relationship and make some changes, or back it up and make some changes. So either one or the both of you are going to have to make some changes to make this work. Okay? Have you talked about that yet? Have you talked about, working on your relationship yet if he's coming back? Or are you just really not yet? Okay, so when you do, you're both going to have to make some allowances. You're both going to have to do some compromising. Okay? Yeah, and that's fine. But when he does come back, which I feel like he will, you're going to have to make some compromises. So just think about what it is you wouldn't want to what you want to settle for in a relationship, and the compromises that you want to make. Okay? Taking it day by day. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a good time to work on a relationship for you, a past relationship. It's always a good time to work on things from the past. So if you get the opportunity and you want to slowly start to make some changes, that's perfect. Okay? But you don't have to put a lot into it right now. No need. Make a vision board. Make a gratitude board like we talked about earlier. And put down the things you want. Put it in the universe, put it out into the universe what it is you'd like to have happen. It's an intention. Put an intention. Give it attention, the intention. You have two. Well, you'll be making a choice then. Maybe that's the compromise. Will you keep me posted, Kay? Oh, you have two boards. Yeah. That's awesome. Add to them. Maybe there's something else you want to add to it. Maybe you can just write the word compromise on it, or coming back together, or, you can write things on the board as well as putting pictures. Okay, hon?
People have been radicalized by Donald Trump's big lie.
Yeah, I want to say there are layers that.
Yeah, write in there what it is you want to have happened, and then have happen, and then focus on it every day for like 10 seconds or something. Because you're giving it attention, and whatever you give attention is what will come true, okay? Thanks, you guys. It was a wonderful night. Great readings. Thank you for coming on. Thank you again for being part of my community. I love seeing all of you, and I will be back on Sunday. Enjoy the new moon. Put in your manifestations, do your manifesting boards, your intention boards, your vision boards, whatever you would like to call them, your gratitude boards. Of course, Kay, my pleasure. And I will see you on Sunday. Maybe we can check out some of your boards that you've created if you want to share them when I come back on Sunday. Have a good couple of days. Take care.